Okay, welcome everyone. It's Total Investor here, your favorite YouTube investment channel. Today, I'd like to review one stock, ARK Innovation ETF, symbol ARKK. And for those of you who are not or don't know, this one is headed by Cathie Wood. She is a very well-known fund manager, and I spoke about this earlier. I don't recall the exact date, but I just want to go back here when it bottomed out. This is back when the stock market had bottomed, way back in March of 2020. The low is $33, and if you look very carefully, it went all the way up to just under 160. So there was almost a 5x there if you had gone in. She made some very remarkable picks in that fund, and she had a lot of followers that, just love her. And with those kind of returns, why not? I just want to go back again to this particular time frame. There's no way of knowing that this was the exact bottom, but we do have some indicators. I've got the RSI up here, two simple moving averages, and the ADX line with the DIs. And if what I normally use, if I use the RSI, it's when it crosses above the 50, which is right up here. And that would have been, I believe that was May. The stock crossed both the single moving averages at around the $50 level, just above that. And here, on the exact same time, the DIs crossed into bullish territory. So you would have probably gone in the low 50s, maybe even $50, and you would have held on. You would not have gone out quite at the highs, but there were indications that it was turning. First is like this ADX line when it topped out and then decided to go lower. That was an indication that we were in the topping phase, especially when you got like this massive volume leaving. That's that's usually also another sign. But the RSI started dropping quite quickly. It did break below the 50. That would have been a sell, and the stock traded below the moving average here, which started to slope downwards. And here, what do you see? Well, you see the DIs crossing. That would have been a bear sign. So three signs, 1, 2, and 3, plus the warning sign that the direction was about to change. I drew this support line the last time that I reviewed this particular stock, and I was just telling you that we had resistance here, and then it became support. This line is about roughly 107, 108, and guess what? It has finally turned. The stock traded below that today. Okay, for the past couple of weeks, we did have some consolidation between 107 and 130. So, there's about like a $20, $25 trading range for the past couple of weeks, but it finally broke below that. Again, this is a 3-year chart. Now I'm going to go to the 6-month chart, and it gives us a better view of the shorter term trading. This is when you could have gone out. I had this from the last time. It broke below 50. The RSI crossed below 50, and that would have been right here. That looks like it's the end. Well, mid to late February at around $145. The stock traded below the 10-day moving average, and it started to turn downwards. What else we have? We also have on the 6-month chart here that the DIs have crossed into negative territory. This is all happening pretty much on the same day, maybe the day after, but when it happens that close, it's usually a good signal. In this case, it would have been a sell signal. So you should have gotten out by then. If you had gotten in at, what was that, 50, and got out at 140, maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit worse, that would have been a phenomenal gain in that time frame. What we see again is that it bounced off support. If you missed that, it bounced off support, and again it traded sideways for a while, for a couple of weeks, and we see that the RSI moves across. It didn't go above and below the 50-day or the 50 number, but it was pretty much into negative territory, into sell territory, I should say. The stock had always been below the 50-day moving average. The moving average started to slope downwards, and for most of that time frame, we see that the DIs were also in the sell territory. Okay, so this is really no excuse to be into this stock during any of this time. Today, we finally got where the stock closed not only at the low of the day, but finally broke that strong support. So, again, she made some fantastic calls. I'm referring to Cathie Wood. She made great calls. A lot of the stocks made a ton of money for the shareholders, for those who chose to go in individual stocks. But she had her. I'm trying to pick the words here. She had a great day in the sun, but now it's starting to rain, and unfortunately that's the way it goes. But you should have been out a long time ago with a good solid return. And that's pretty much what I have to say regarding this review. If you have any questions or comments on this particular stock or any other stock, feel free to comment down below. If you have any questions again, or anything that you would like to know, any other stock that you would like reviewed, let me know. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more reviews, please subscribe to this channel, and that way you'll be notified when there is a new video. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.